so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called It Lives by Night, 1974. Giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. Wikipedia calls it The Bad People. The movie poster says, after the sun has set and the night wind has died, comes the hour of the Bad People. And then the poster says The Bad People. That's the AIP release, I think. Rated PG. Yeah. The Bad People is a 1974 U.S. horror film directed by Jerry Jameson, written and produced by Lou Shaw, distributed by American International Pictures. That's why they're calling it The Bad People, because that's what AIP released it as. Starring Stuart Moss and Marianne McAndrew, the film tells the story of a doctor who, after being eaten by a bat in a cave, undergoes an accelerating transformation into a man-bat creature. I like the cheap-looking man-bat creature at the end in the cave. That was cool. Well worth the wait. The ending was kind of lame, actually. That wasn't really the ending, but it was close to the ending. The Bad People is also known by 2 alternative titles, It Lives by Night and It's Alive. The film was lampooned in a 1999 episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000, MST3K. The movie title in the MST3K is It Lives by Night, so I'm going with that in my movie review title. It Lives by Night. I'm not going with The Bad People. Okay? Because the movie title said It Lives by Night when I was watching MST3K. Dr. John Beck, recently married, decides to take his wife Kathy spelunking in Carlsbad Caverns. How many movies are shot in Carlsbad Caverns? For their honeymoon, they decide to go to Carlsbad Caverns because it's a cool place to shoot a movie. While they're on a tour, the couple gets lost in the Batcave. Yeah. You see 2 Batcave tours, and they all have the same people in them. Dr. Beck, who specializes in bats, is bitten by a fruit bat. He then inexplicably begins to transform into a vampire bat. He visits the doctor who attempts to help his condition. We don't even know how they escape that Batcave cavern. They just, one minute it gets bit by a bat and they're trapped, and then the next minute they're in the hospital trying to cure him from rabies. He visits a doctor who attempts to help his condition. Unfortunately, the doctor's treatment does not seem to be working. In fact, it is aggravating his condition. He should have sued him for medical malpractice. As he begins to transform, Dr. Beck unwittingly goes on a killing spree, catching the attention of the cruel Sergeant Ward, the Keystone Cop with the raspy voice. Lots of unintentional humor in this thing, even without the MST3K commentary. You get a kick out of it. The doctor begins to wonder if Dr. Beck is just imagining everything, and he suggests that he should seek a psychiatrist. Beck returns to the original cave to seek solace. Oh, just like Raymond Burr. Returns to the jungle whenever he turns into a guy in a monkey suit. In the end, Kathy becomes a vampire after having off-screen intimacy with Beck. she rejoins her husband in the Batcave. Oh, I didn't see that ending, but so I guess I didn't spoil everything. The film performed poorly at the box office. It's 95 minutes, released January 30th, 1974. The film was released on DVD by MGM as a double feature with The Beast Within, which is a great flick. I love The Beast Within. On September 11th, 2007, it was later released by Shout Factory as a 4-film horror set. On April 15, 2014, Shout Factory released the film for the first time on Blu-ray on July 18, 2017. The Bat People was widely panned by critics. Dave Sendelar on his website, Fantastic Movie Musings and Ramblings, gave the film a negative review, calling it forgettable. In his review of the film, Sendelar criticized the film's leisurely pace, overuse of close-ups, and conclusion. Yeah, I didn't really get the ending, but that's okay. Like I said, it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. Video Hound's Golden Movie Retriever awarded the film 1 out of 4 bones, calling it a less than gripping horror flick. TV Guide awarded the film 2 out of 5 stars, commending the film's special effects, but criticizing the film's script and mediocre acting. We like mediocre acting on this channel. The Terror Trap gave the film 2 out of 4 stars, writing this 1974 drive-in horror boasts some beautiful snowy vistas and picturesque desert landscapes. But that's not enough to save it from being overly sleepy and poorly paced. Yeah, they're in the desert looking at a bat, having a picnic in the desert looking at a bat, and then the next minute they're in the snow. There's a lack of continuity in this movie. For sure, which is another good thing. All right, I'm going to go down my list, and then I'll tell you what's coming down the pike. What I think may be coming down the pike based on what Netflix has opened up for me, or I think they may have opened up for me. So I'm going down my list, and I think I'm almost there. All right, next up is Train to Tombstone, 1950, Debbie Marshall, 1949, Broadway Limited, 1941, The Strange Woman, 1946, and The Fighter, 1952. That's the next 5 on my list. By the way, I posted the links to the MST3K Analog Kid 01 YouTube version, which is kind of poor quality, but it's worth it. And then I posted the Shout Factory trailer, the link to the Shout Factory trailer, also in the description for your viewing displeasure. And we just got back from Latin Mass. It was pretty good. It ended at 1. I thought it was going to be longer. They didn't have any baptisms or anything. So maybe I can nap for a little while before I go down my list. I don't know if I can get through another movie review today. I might just sleep for a few hours if I can. If I tried to do the energy drink earlier in the morning rather than later in the morning so that I could actually take a decent nap before I go to work tonight, because I know I'm going to be, my eyelids are going to get heavy at about 3 a.m. right when the front desk dude wants to take his hour-long break. That guy was just passed out for an hour and a half, and I was just sitting there at the front desk watching $6 Million Man, season 1, disc 3. And then a resident comes downstairs. I had to turn that thing off for about 10 minutes. Okay, next up is Crossroads, 1986. It's rated R. Willie Brown sells the devil his soul. I'm guessing that's not Willie Brown, the San Francisco politician. Cry Wilderness, 1986. PG. Bigfoot. Kind of a Sasquatch movie. Then there's Carnival Blood, Curse of the Headless Horseman, double feature from Something Weird video. If I don't get those 3 next week, I'm going to get $6 Million Man, season 1, discs 4, 5, and 6. So I may get any combination of those 6 next week. And $1 Million Man discs are about 3 hours, 22 minutes. So Adrian better be patient, because I got to get through my Netflix DVDs before I watch my list movies. And I've already reviewed 4 different iterations of the $6 Million Man. I'm not going to review anymore. I'm done. I'm just going to assume that the rest of season 1 and season 2 are is just as crappy as the first 3 discs. And then I'll end it at that. Adrian said he wasn't going to watch my or he was busy drinking and he didn't want to watch my $6 Million Man reviews. And then he said he was going to go back after he sobered up or something. I don't know. Jeff Jaffe was the only one who really appreciated my $6 Million Man. He actually commented on 2 of them. So kudos to Jeff Jaffe. Jeff Jaffe made not a recommendation, but a mention, I think. And I put on my list. Beware My Brethren, 1972. And I finally got a comment from Professor Quiz. He's been holding out on me for a while. But he likes Ralph Bird, so he'll comment on a Ralph Bird video. Anything with Dick Tracy in it is right up Professor Quiz alley. All right. So Beware My Brethren has Patrick McGee as the minister. We love Patrick McGee on this channel. Thanks for the mention, Jeff Jaffe. Karate Man disappeared. Where's Karate Man? He went on Easter vacation or something. Laters.